The exchange program group chat. Leviathan is online.
In order to search for world's greatest questions, we ask ourselves,
oh gosh, here we go again. For the love of Diavolo, please stop. You've been asking us stupid questions non-stop since last week, and this is getting too much at this point. SMH. I think they're quite fun though. It's fun hearing everyone's answers since we all have such different opinions and stuff. No, it's stupid. Mammon's stupid. Hey, why'd ya drag me into this? I didn't even say anything. Your answers are always the stupidest ones, and it pains me to even read it. When he is Mammon after all. It would be weird if his answers made sense. Can you guys not start a whole different convo for once when I'm trying to say something? No. So did anyone finish that new detective show? I haven't watched it yet and was hoping to get some reviews before actually spending my time watching that. Oh, I did. It's actually quite nice. Not what I was expecting though. I, on the other hand, was pleasantly surprised. I liked that twist in the end, but I am afraid Barbados didn't. Oh, I was hoping for something else, I guess. It was somewhat disappointing since I already predicted that outcome. Stop. MC, they are bullying me, help. Wah. MC is online. Listen to what he has to say. SMH. MC. Asmo. I love you. I love me too. Oh, I taught you well. Yes you did. You're here to support me, not him. Sorry. Everyone listen to what he has to say. I would rather sleep. Don't wake up ever again. I'll not sleep. Good. SMH. Levi, continue. Okay, so the question is
water truly wet? Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Dumb Debates. I am your host, Happy Hosa.
Hold on. Dumb Debates. What's this now? A new show, I think. It's only the first episode, but if it flops it might as well be the first and last one. What? We are planning to upload it on DevilTube now. Shut up and play along. Sounds fun, I'm in. Shouldn't you do these kinds of things in person instead of doing it through texts? I may shut in. Do you really think I would willingly like to talk to people and not be awkward? We know each other for hundreds of years, but okay. Speak for yourselves. I only know you all for 3 to 4 years max. And yet you're already a part of their family while I can't even make a pact with one of them. I don't exist, I guess. It's just my charm. No one can resist that. Yes, pop off. One Asmo is more than enough. We don't need another. You don't need me? That's not what I meant. Anyways,
On the left, we have the defending champion, Delusional Daniel. Please welcome him to the table. Woo!
I never agreed to this. Too bad.
On the right, we have Savage Steven striking back, preparing his rebuttal against Daniel's defense.
What? Ooh, Lucifer versus Satan, huh? Let me just post it on my Devilgram real quick. This is going to blow up, I can feel it. I ain't got no time for this. You aren't gonna stay. When did I say that? Yay. Well, this will be interesting. Wait, Solomon, weren't you in the middle of making some kind of potion? That can wait, this is more interesting. Agreed. I can use a break to sew. This calls for some popcorns. I'll go bring some. Okay, thanks, Beal. He's gotta eat it all before he comes back. Shmammon, it's the thought that counts. Hey Mammon, I'll give you 5 million grims for your birthday this year. Wait, for real? Of course not, it's the thought that counts. Anyways.
So Steven, I have a question for you. Is water wet?
Is Daniel stupid? The answer is yes, obviously, to both questions. Why wouldn't it be wet?
You've heard of this.
Yeah, but anytime anyone brings it up, I automatically assume that they're absolute idiots.
So, is it a yes or no?
Of course water is wet, yes.
Grab your popcorns, everyone. I can't control myself any longer. He actually didn't eat it on the way, oh my god. Bless you, Beal. Should I bring some for us too? At Simeon, at Solomon. Yes, please. I would love that, thank you, Luke. No problem. Barbados, can you bring us some too? Of course, my lord. Yay. Anyways.
Daniel?
What's your answer?
No, water isn't wet.
Okay, Daniel, tell me why you think water isn't wet, by all definitions.
Things become wet after it has been touched by water. Water itself is not wet. If you think water is wet, it's like saying air is dry.
Wait, so air ain't dry? What?
When the air motions a certain type of object to become dry, then it's dry. But air itself isn't dry. Same, water itself is not wet.
Okay, first off, air is totally either wet or dry. Is fire dry? Is fire hot? Yes, the answer is yes to both.
Fire is not dry. Fire is fire. It is hot. Water may be cold, but it is not wet.
But fire is dry, do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
What the?
This is confusion. For real, the question is water wet? Why are you bringing fire and air into this? What did air and fire ever do to you two? For real? Well, this debate sure is interesting. I am on Lucifer's side though. Are you sure that you're not just sucking up to him to make a pact with him?
Fire can't be wet though.
Yeah, no, it can't be wet.
So it can also not be dry. Can water be dry? No. So it cannot be wet either.
Makes sense. I guess Lucifer wins? No.
Okay, so there's a tactic in debate
What tactic?
where pretty much a tactic of throw so much undisprovable information at your opponent just to overwhelm them because they can't answer everything all at once. And I feel like this is one of those times.
Exactly. Not Belphie teaming up with Satan again just to prove Lucifer wrong even though he's most likely right and they both know it. It's a never-ending saga.
And there's also a tactic where you just name a tactic and assume that everybody will agree with that tactic. And I also think this is one of those times.
So you said that fire is dry.
You can't say it's dry. Fire itself is not dry. It's fire.
Bolterone. Sorry, continue.
Okay, how do you define dry?
Fire causes dry.
By removing water from it. So then by that logic, shouldn't water be also wet?
You know, since Mammon is siding with Satan, I feel like Lucifer is right.
But you cannot remove water from water. It itself exists
Yeah, you can.
on itself. How can you remove water from water? It's just water.
Evaporating stuff?
The evaporated stuff is still water. If you say water is wet, then you have to say that fire is on fire. It's not like house is on fire.
Fire is on
Fire
fire.
itself is on fire.
Fire is
No,
on
what?
fire.
What has this conversation become? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. I love how the question was for Satan and Lucifer only, but now everyone is involved. Same. Laughing Levi noises. Okay, so.
If you dip your feet in water, is it wet?
Yes.
If you pour water on water, is it wet?
Yes! Yes!
No!
Because it's the
It's
same
not
thing!
wet! It's just adding water into water.
What? Okay, so suddenly your logic devolves because now all of a sudden we're adding something to water, but now it's not wet.
It's because water itself exists on its own. It cannot add value to itself.
Yes, it can. Okay, so if I get salt water and fresh water, if I pour the salt water into the water, it will get wet because it consists of different things, but it's still essentially the same thing.
How does that make any sense?
Yeah, the added value of it is the salt. The salt has been included into the water. However, if the water itself, we're talking about water itself alone, it cannot add value to it itself on its own.
All this talk about value is making me question the value of our existence, not gonna lie. You and I are invaluable, MC. Can't say the same for the rest of them though.
So then by that logic, if I add a fish, which is mostly water, into water, it doesn't make it wet?
No, fish has other particles that's not water, therefore adding value to the original thing that is water.
But
okay?
salt water
Fish
has other
can be
things.
dried off.
But
Yes, the salt can be wet. That salt can be wet, but water itself cannot be
But
wet.
as a whole, it's called salt water. The half of it is called water.
Listen, if you're gonna just add different things into water, I can't even have a conversation.
This is a waste of time. A good waste of time.
Here's what I think. I know I'm a host.
Shut
but-
up, moderator!
Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. So I agree with Daniel at this.
Yes,
Ew.
that's right, Steven.
No, 'cause-
Suck it. Suck it, Steven. Suck a big Steven, Steven.
He has finally lost it. Lil Mammon took Lucifer's phone and wrote that. And also got bonked in the head. Laughing sheep noises.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so why? Tell me your god-awful logic.
Okay, calm down.
Shut up, Daniel! I don't need calming down!
No,
Okay,
Steven,
wait,
I'm
wait.
right, obviously.
Oh my gosh. Okay, stop. So you guys make your points. Daniel, you think water is not wet. Steven, you think water is wet.
I just think that water is wet.
Okay.
You're wet,
And
Steven.
unlike, oh fuck, I was going to make a joke about that. Screw you, Daniel.
I guess we can ask the audience. Levi and MC did mention of uploading this in the Devil Tube. Comment below what you think, and whoever gets the most votes will get a punishment in the next video. What? Hey, that's our line. He stole our job, but I ain't even mad since it's Simeon. He's my favorite author, how can I be mad at him? Anyways, that's it for today. See you guys next time. He's a better host than us. I know, right? At least say bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye.